Hello everyone. Thanks for joining us today. In this video, we're diving into a topic that's both critical and often overlooked: mental health in prisons. Whether you're a correctional officer, a family member of someone incarcerated, a mental health professional, or simply interested in prison reform, this comprehensive guide will provide you with practical strategies to improve mental health in correctional facilities. Prisons are challenging environments, and the mental health of inmates is a crucial aspect that requires attention. High levels of stress, isolation, and a lack of mental health resources can exacerbate existing mental health conditions or lead to new ones. It's vital to address these issues to ensure the well-being of incarcerated individuals and facilitate their rehabilitation. Let's start by understanding the unique mental health challenges faced by prisoners. First, understanding mental health challenges in prisons. The prison environment poses several unique mental health challenges. Common issues include anxiety and depression. High levels of stress, isolation, and uncertainty about the future can lead to anxiety and depression among inmates. Post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. Many inmates have histories of trauma, which can be exacerbated by the prison environment, leading to PTSD symptoms. Substance abuse disorders. This is prevalent in prisons, and many inmates struggle with addiction, which can complicate their mental health. Psychosis and severe mental illness. Prisons often house individuals with severe mental illnesses such as schizophrenia and bipolar disorder, which require specialized care. Suicidal ideation. The stress and isolation of prison life can lead to suicidal thoughts and behaviors among inmates. Next is the importance of mental health in prisons. Addressing mental health in prisons is vital for several reasons. Human rights. Ensuring the mental health of inmates is a fundamental human right. Every individual, regardless of their circumstances, deserves access to mental health care. Rehabilitation and reentry. Good mental health is crucial for the rehabilitation and successful reentry of inmates into society. Addressing mental health issues can reduce recidivism rates. Safety and well-being. Addressing mental health can improve the overall safety and well-being of both inmates and correctional staff by reducing incidents of violence and self-harm. Cost-effectiveness. Providing mental health care in prisons can reduce long-term costs associated with repeated incarcerations and emergency medical care. Next is practical steps to improve mental health in prisons. Now, let's explore practical steps that can be taken to improve mental health in prisons. These strategies involve systemic changes, staff training, and individual support initiatives. The first is implement comprehensive mental health screenings. Early identification of mental health issues is crucial. Here's how to implement effective mental health screenings. Intake assessments. Conduct thorough mental health assessments during the intake process to identify any existing conditions and provide appropriate care from the start. Regular check-ins. Schedule regular mental health check-ins for all inmates to monitor their well-being and identify any emerging issues. Train staff. Ensure that staff conducting assessments are adequately trained to recognize signs of mental health issues and know how to respond appropriately. Confidentiality. Maintain confidentiality during assessments to build trust and encourage inmates to be open about their mental health. The second tip is provide access to mental health services. Access to mental health services is a cornerstone of improving mental health in prisons. Here's how to ensure inmates receive the care they need. On-site mental health professionals. Employ trained mental health professionals, including psychologists, psychiatrists, and counselors, to provide on-site care. Telehealth services. Utilize telehealth services to provide access to mental health care, especially in facilities with limited resources. Peer support programs. Implement peer support programs where trained inmates provide. Emergency care. Ensure access to emergency mental health care for inmates experiencing acute crises, such as suicidal ideation or severe psychosis. The third tip is foster a supportive environment. Creating a supportive environment can significantly impact the mental health of inmates. Here are 4 strategies. 1. Positive staff-inmate relationships. Promote positive relationships between staff and inmates by training staff in communication and conflict resolution skills. 2. Recreation and activities. Provide recreational activities and programs that promote physical and mental well-being, such as sports, arts, and educational classes. 3. Access to nature. Whenever possible, provide inmates with access to outdoor spaces and nature, which can have a calming and restorative effect. 4. Family and community connections. Facilitate regular contact with family and community support networks through visitation, phone calls, and letter writing. Next is offer rehabilitation and educational programs. This can provide inmates with a sense of purpose and help improve their mental health. Here's how to implement effective programs. Vocational training. offer vocational training programs that provide inmates with skills and certifications they can use upon release. Educational opportunities provide access to educational programs, including GED classes, college courses, and literacy programs. Therapeutic programs implement therapeutic programs such as cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, anger management, and trauma-informed care. Substance abuse programs offer comprehensive substance abuse treatment programs, including counseling, support groups, and medication-assisted treatment. The fifth tip is promote self-care and wellness. Encouraging inmates to engage in self-care and wellness practices can improve their mental health. Here are some suggestions. Mindfulness and meditation. Introduce mindfulness and meditation programs to help inmates manage stress and develop coping skills. Exercise programs provide regular exercise opportunities, such as fitness classes, gym access, and outdoor activities, to promote physical and mental health. Nutrition and health education. Offer nutrition and health education to help inmates make healthier food choices and understand the connection between diet and mental health. Hobby and leisure activities. Encourage inmates to engage in hobbies and leisure activities, such as reading, playing music, or gardening, to reduce stress and improve mood. Next is training and support for correctional staff. Supporting the mental health of correctional staff is equally important. Staff members face high levels of stress and trauma, which can affect their well-being and their ability to support inmates effectively. Here are 4 ways to provide the necessary support. 1. Mental health training. Provide comprehensive mental health training for all correctional staff to help them recognize and respond to mental health issues. 2. Stress management programs. Implement stress management programs, such as mindfulness training, peer support groups, and access to mental health professionals. 3. Regular debriefings. Conduct regular debriefings and counseling sessions for staff to address the emotional impact of their work and prevent burnout. 4. Supportive work environment. Create a supportive work environment by fostering positive relationships, providing adequate breaks, and promoting a healthy work-life balance. Next is policy and advocacy for mental health reform. Advocating for policy changes and mental health reform is essential to create lasting improvements in the prison system. Here are 4 key areas to focus on. 1. Mental health legislation. Advocate for legislation that mandates comprehensive mental health care in prisons and adequate funding for mental health programs. 2. Prison reform initiatives. Support prison reform initiatives that focus on reducing overcrowding, improving living conditions, and providing rehabilitative programs. 3. Community partnerships. Build partnerships with community organizations, mental health professionals, and advocacy groups to support mental health initiatives in prisons. 4. Public awareness campaigns. Launch public awareness campaigns to educate the public about the importance of mental health in prisons and garner support for reform efforts. Finally, improving mental health in prisons is a multifaceted challenge that requires a comprehensive approach. By implementing effective mental health screenings, providing access to services, fostering a supportive environment, offering rehabilitation programs, promoting self-care, supporting correctional staff, and advocating for policy reform, we can make significant strides in addressing this critical issue. Thank you for joining us on this comprehensive guide to improving mental health in prisons. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more content on mental health and well-being. And don't forget to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. We love hearing from you. Until next time, take care and remember, mental health matters for everyone, everywhere. Thanks for watching.